We've never seen one that has like such bright colours and stuff before.
Yeah, which honestly is the first thing I ever saw of Sintra.
It's not as complicated as we thought, but it's also not the same price as any of the prices we read online. We'll see if I can convince Catherine to get them.
Hello, bright and early. It is 7:59. We are off on a day trip. I think we said we're going to Sintra today.
Yeah, we're really excited. This is one of the like probably most famous day trips from Lisbon.
Yeah, I would say. It's actually so easy to get to Sintra. We will update you on how easy it is to get around Sintra because we've seen some conflicting messages.
Yes, we will let you know the price of the bus in Sintra because I don't think we've seen two people say the same price.
No.
So we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But getting there is easy. We can use our like transport cards for Lisbon.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to go check out a palace and a mansion and some gardens, and it's going to be a great day.
It will.
Okay, we've made it to Sintra and we're on the bus. We have to film quickly because it's a very windy route and I don't want to get sick. But it's relatively straightforward. There was a woman like selling tickets in front of the bus.
Yeah, because the tourism office opens at 9:30 and it's 9:15.
Yeah. And we basically just said what we want to do today, and she was like, great, it's this ticket, and like told us which buses to catch, and she gave us a little map. So it's not as complicated as we thought, but it's also not the same price as any of the prices we read online. So I think because we need to catch two different buses, we needed a day ticket, which was €12.50 per person. So that is valid as of October 25th, 2023. From the sounds of it online, it must change frequently because everyone says a different price.
I think in like high season and low season it changes as well. So.
Yeah, but that's what we paid. All right, we made it.
We did. We are now walking from the bus stop to the palace. So let us explain because it's kind of confusing.
Yes.
You get the bus from Sintra, and then also there's two Sintra train stops. So you obviously made the last one.
Yes, the one that's just called Sintra.
Yep. You get on the bus. It drops you at the base of the park of Pena Palace, and then you need to walk 30 minutes up a hill, get to the palace.
Which we're about 1 minute into and I'm already out of breath.
Yeah.
You can catch a bus. You can like book it with your ticket, but it costs extra, and you know us.
Yeah, if we can save any money, we will. So basically the time on your ticket is the time you get to the palace.
Yes.
So it doesn't include this walk. So we have tickets to the palace for 50 minutes from now.
Which gives us plenty of time to get up.
We were just like worried, and I think it's probably paid off because I don't know if we'll be able to get up there in 23 minutes.
No, I do think like it's all very clear online.
Yeah, it does say
that your timed entry is to the palace, but I guess it says it's about 30 minutes distance. But it doesn't say from the bus stop.
It just says from the park, and you're like,
what is it? Yeah. Yeah, it's very confusing. There's not a lot of detailed information.
But can confirm bus drops you bottom of a hill.
Yeah. We'll see you when we get up there.
Update, we walked for maybe 7 minutes and we're 15 minutes away. So as we suspected, it's probably not a half-hour walk.
No. I do think we often walk a lot faster than they expect.
We walk
they also
we walk at gay speed.
Yes. They also have to obviously account for people who have like mobility issues or anything, and make sure that they can get to the ticket at the palace at the right time.
Means we probably could have made the 10 o'clock, but we also haven't eaten breakfast yet. So
Yes.
we're going to sit outside the palace and do that to our slot.
Yes. But thankfully it's not a half-hour walk, because half hour at this speed up this hill would be exhausting. about 15 minutes ago, and then we had to join a line, and then they checked our time again, and now we're in another line.
This is the third line.
Third line. So you won't get into the palace at your time slot. You'll be let into the first line at your time slot. We will update you once we are actually in the palace. We are in the palace. Turns out pretty much the whole thing is just a queue because it's like a one-way system through it.
It's like one of the busiest places we've been so far. This is not big.
No, but it is, the actual palace is beautiful. I'm taking some clips so you'll see those in a second.
I just love tiles.
Yeah.
Everything's tile.
The tile work is incredible. Such a nice view from up here. Also, it's a bit windy, can you tell?
It is.
And it's kind of cloudy, so it's hard to tell, but you can actually see right down to the coast.
It is there behind the clouds.
It is, and then like pretty much all of this like land up on this hill is the park of this palace. So it's huge. We're gonna go explore it a little bit, but there's no way we'll be able to see all of it.
No.
It's enormous, but it's a very nice view up here.
It really is.
And the palace itself is lovely. Once you have finished the like inside walkthrough, it's much more peaceful. There's a lot more space outside.
No, to be honest, the inside wasn't too bad after the courtyards. Like once you get inside, it's actually fine.
Yeah.
It's just the outside section.
Yeah. Which maybe is because we were a little bit later. Like it opens at 9, I think, and we were 10:30.
We wanted to get here as early as possible, but as you saw by our journey, 10 a.m. would have been the earliest we could have arrived.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know how you get here early.
Oh,
the
it must
buses
be like
don't start till
private
9.
car or something.
But yeah, we just walked past, like we could see the entrance, and it was so busy.
It's so much
definitely
worse,
get here as like early as you possibly can. But it is lovely.
It is really nice. So we finished up at the palace. It was pretty good. We spent like an hour 15 there.
Yep.
There's like an outside section. I think it's called the wall walk that walks around, which is really cool, and the view is really cool. So we would recommend the palace. Just go early, because when we left, the line was
So long.
more than double how it was when we entered.
Yeah, when we bought tickets, you like choose your time slot and it tells you how many tickets are left.
Yeah.
And we don't know how many they actually sell in each time slot, but ours had like 220 left when we bought ours.
Yep.
And then I think it was like the 1 p.m. one had like 17 left. So you can imagine how many people must be coming at 1 if there's more than 220 like available normally.
Yeah. Yes, it was very busy, but it was still very cool, and it was very nice to look around. I enjoyed
Yeah, it's a really unique palace. We were saying we've never seen one that has like such bright colours and stuff before.
Yeah. I love the colour of it, loved all the tiles.
Yeah.
The inside was very cool. It's like lots of paintings that look 3D. I don't know where we're going. Let's go this way. And lots of tiling and lots of cool, I don't know, architecture. It's just a very interesting palace.
It is.
And now we are in the park. It's a lot bigger than we thought.
It's huge.
It's so big.
There are signs telling you like where stuff is, like which direction and how far. And from the palace, one of the things on the sign was 1.3 kilometers away.
Yeah.
So it's big.
I wouldn't recommend trying to rush your way through the park like we are.
No.
We're just like doing a little walkthrough of some of it now. But yeah, if you wanted to really see it, it would take you, honestly, it would be like all day.
Yeah, it would take you hours. And we have another thing we want to get to. There's like, I don't think we said, there's like a bunch of different palaces and like historic sites and stuff in Sintra.
So many castles, palaces, mansions, just everything.
Yeah, so we've chosen the 2 that we wanted to do.
Yeah.
I think 2 is probably about the max you could fit in a day.
Yeah, if you wanted to actually do them properly.
Yeah. But we're going to need to go back into the town of Sintra to get lunch and then catch a different bus back out again. So we're not spending too long here, but you could honestly spend a whole day.
Easily. So we are now in the town of Sintra.
Yeah.
A historic town centre, I think. We just had some lunch, just some like simple sandwiches. And now we are just going to wander around for like half an hour or so before we go to the next historical place.
Yeah, this town is really cute.
It's cute. It's
There's a lot of like,
Italy.
it is. There's a lot of like cute little shops and stuff, and we just went to a bakery. That, I mean, I say bakery, it pretty much only had pastel donatas.
Yeah.
But we didn't buy any because we've had them the last few days. But we filmed because they were making them, and it was really cool. They were like doing the pastry.
It looked so cool.
It did. So now I really want one, but
Yeah.
we'll see if I can convince Catherine to get one. There's this little shop just behind us that has these really interesting things where you can get a shot of a liqueur in a chocolate cup.
Looks fun.
It does.
Oh my god, if they had Baileys, I would get that so fast.
They have like port and then something called, is it on this one? No, it's on the other side. Ginger, I think. It's a sour cherry liqueur.
Oh my gosh, wait, this. You can get pastel donata liqueur, and honestly, that sounds cool.
I am not a liqueur gal, but if you want to try it.
Sounds interesting.
That was probably the easiest convincing I've ever had to do.
Oh no, we have to get more pastel donatas. They are warmed, so I'm very excited.
We were looking for the bus stop to get to the next stop that we're going to. We couldn't find it, so we went into the tourist office and the guy was like, oh, it's just a 10-minute walk. So I don't know why we had to buy the full day ticket, and the woman was like, you need to catch 2 buses. But that's all right, we're gonna walk there. And then we had to catch a bus back to the station anyway.
Yes, so...
But it would have been €12.30 each to do it, ticket by ticket. And we paid $12.50, which is annoying.
It is annoying.
But it's not that bad.
But you know what, for ease, because I don't know how you buy 3 single tickets,
Yeah,
it's okay.
it's not too bad.
We will get a bus back. Just to make our money's worth.
But yeah, just in case you were confused like us, because it's confusing.
It's so confusing.
If you come into the historic town, you can actually walk to Quinta da Regaleira. I don't know how it's pronounced, but that's where we're going, and you can get there a lot easier than we thought.
Yep. So we are now at the one I can't pronounce.
Quinta da Regaleira. I can't remember how it's spelled.
Yeah, we are now there. We just bought tickets at the gate because there was a service fee online, and the line actually wasn't very long, so that was good. And it's a mansion and a garden, and it has the famous well, which honestly is the first thing I ever saw of Sintra.
Yeah.
So that's what we're here for. But honestly, the garden is very cool as well. It has lots of cool things in it,
Yeah. It
as you
looks
can
like
see.
very fairy tale.
It does.
Especially with like, if you just show here, like all the rocks are covered
Yeah.
in moss. So
Honestly,
it's very,
Sintra is very fairy tale.
It is. I actually read online that because of where Sintra is, like it's on a mountain range right near the coast, it's got like a unique climate.
Yeah.
It's like different to Lisbon and then different to the coast as well. So it's got a different kind of like ecosystem going on that's unique to where it
Yeah,
is.
it's very
It
interesting.
is very cool. It feels like you're up in the mountains, like the trees and
It
everything are
does.
so lush, and even though
Yeah.
it's autumn.
Very green. It's very cool. So just gonna wander around the garden. We'll show you some bits. Alright, the well is in here. This is the line.
Behind all those trees.
Yep. And up here. So if the next clip you see is the well, then we didn't give up.